You're listening to the How to Talk to Girls podcast with your dating coach, Trip, from tripadvice.com. Do you struggle with getting girls to like you? You'll learn step by step how to talk to girls to create deep connections, whether it be for one night of wild fun, a 1-week fling.
Are you currently involved in a sexual relationship?
Or for a lifelong partner.
Full of long-lasting pleasure.
Here's your host, Trip.
Hey, welcome to the How to Talk to Girls podcast. This is your host, Trip, from tripadvice.com, and this episode is sponsored by Spartagen XT, your all-natural supplement filled with herbs and filled with vitamins to help you with erectile dysfunction, to help boost your testosterone, to help boost your sex drive and boost your libido. So if you have any trouble becoming a rock star in the bedroom, or if you think you have any problems with low testosterone, maybe you've even gotten checked up and found out you have low testosterone, or maybe just something you're worried about that might happen in the future, which naturally it does occur. Well, then I want you to check out spartanlibido.com, where you can get and find out more information about Spartagen XT. So check out that website to get more information on it so you can learn how to fix those issues. All right, spartanlibido.com. Now today I got a real interesting episode for you. This is something that I've not put on any podcast, anything like this before. You probably never even heard on any podcast. This is some really cool stuff. So if you have been listening, then you know that we've been doing some digging into old coaching files. That's right. I've been recording over the past few years some of my coaching calls, some of my coaching, in-person coaching sessions. And here today, I have one that's recorded, that's live. But this is one that's different from any of the other ones that you might have heard the past few weeks. And like I said, I got a bunch of these, so I'm picking out just the best ones, the most interesting ones, and the ones that are going to help you the most. So for this week, this is a live coaching session, not just Q&A with one of my students, but this is, we're coaching, we're hands-on. We are practicing how to open up a conversation with a girl during the day. Now you're going to listen in, and it's maybe about 20 minutes long. And I know you're going to get to like 5-10 minutes and you're going to be like, whoa, this is so repetitive. Okay. But I want you to finish the whole thing. Okay. And I'll tell you why. It's because I want you to be here during this coaching session to feel what it's like to really be coached. And more importantly, I want you to feel what it's like to really try to get to mastery. Okay. So this guy's doing coaching because he wants to master this. He wants to get really good with girls, and he wants to really critique every little part of his approach, of his opening, everything. Okay. That's why we work together. Not saying he wanted to be a perfectionist, but he just wanted to do really good. And so mastery takes a lot of repeating and practicing over and over and over. I mean, you're going to find that even just forget mastery, forget that term for a second. Just getting good at anything takes doing something over and over and over and over. And you're going to hear here that we are going over his first initial line, just his opening approach. Okay. Just the opening words that are coming out of his mouth, because he really wanted to get it right. And of course, I should tell you that the first line doesn't matter too much. It's really your overall vibe. But what we were really practicing here, what we were really doing here, is getting him to be comfortable approaching women and practicing some of his core issues, which were the way that he was presenting himself. So you're going to hear in here that he would scrunch his face a lot. And that was a problem. People would even tell you, you're going to hear in the little audio, like his teacher or his boss would tell him all the time, like, you look so serious. And that was one of the things that was actually preventing him from getting with girls, is that he would always look so serious, which would prevent him from really looking like he was having a fun, good time. So what is that? That's his body language. So you're going to listen here and you're going to learn that his body language was kind of off. So yes, we're repeating this line over and over and over, but we're really also practicing a lot of his body language. Okay. And this is just entertaining. You can see really like how far you want to take it and how much you want to get good at this. Okay. Again, I don't want this to cause anxiety for some of you guys. You might listen to this and be like, whoa, this is really intense. Oh my God, I got to get every little thing perfect. You don't. This is just practicing. And he had a coach there. So of course, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to going to critique him to get everything to be as best as he can, to push him really, really far. Okay. And that's what I want for you. I don't want you to just give up. I want you to push and practice over and over and over and over again. So you're going to see how we do that here in this coaching session with this client. Okay. So, let's get into it. Here it is. Listen up. You're going to learn some stuff and you're going to see what hardcore coaching is really like. Enjoy. Okay. So the second that you go up to them and you say this line, right, you're communicating direct interest in them. Yeah. Right. So they know off the bat, you're not selling anything. You're not trying to get their money because you're like homeless. Okay. Yeah. That you're over there for one reason and one reason only. Why? Because you want to flirt with them. You want to ask their number. You thought they were cute. Right. And it's also spontaneous, right? The first part, you say, I saw you over here. Yeah. Like this just happened, right? And it is. It's not planned. You know what I mean? Hey, I saw you over here. You know what I mean? If you just kind of go up to them and say, hey, I thought you were cute. It's like, right? So it's like, I saw you over here. Okay, that's why you're here. Right? And you thought I was cute. So that's again why you're here. And you want to say hi. Okay, so you want to have a conversation with me. It's not that you want to tell me that I'm cute and then walk away, right? You want to talk to me, right? So it's just this line that makes everything easier from there because they know, right? They can't friend zone you from there. Yeah. Like friend zoning is not possible.
That's true.
Right?
Is that
because
rejection or yes?
Right. You're showing them I'm here because I'm interested in you. In the first seconds, right? And also what's so cool about this line is that it takes balls to do this. And girls know that. Yeah. Okay. So just being able to say the line already gives you that step ahead and is already giving you that attraction. Right? Just like eye contact where it kind of works for you. Same idea. This line is just working for you. You know, you'll find girls when you say this to them, some girls are just going to laugh because they're going to be like, oh my God, not laughing at you, but they're going to laugh because they're so shocked because like this never happens. Yeah. Right? And this never happens to them. Right? Usually it's like, you know, guys being like, damn girl, you're so sexy, you know what I mean? Like all this stuff, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, for what reason? Yeah. Like the girl's gonna be like, you think I'm sexy? Cool, let's go fuck. Like, no. It's never gonna happen, right? And you're saying you're going up to them like a gentleman, okay? And also, you're delivering this line during the day, right? I mean, listen, you could be drunk, who knows? Yeah. But they're not gonna assume you're drunk right away, you know what I mean? Because you're not at a bar, it's not nighttime, and you're not gonna be like, delivering like, hey, yo, I think you're cute. Like, what's up? Right? You're not going to be drunk. You're saying it with this like full body language confidence and eye contact. And this is like great. And they love it. So it's already working for you. Okay. And what they're going to do is they're going to hear it and then they're going to look at you and then just see, oh, this guy's like well dressed. So I'm not being upright. So anyone can go up and say, hey, I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. Yeah. Right? But like, if it's like a homeless person or if it's like someone who just looks like shit or just a person who's just like really not well put together, right? It's going to be like, oh, that was really nice. But like, who is this guy? Right? But you look like a totally normal, good looking guy. You got a good shirt on, whatever, your jeans, everything. Like today, you look really good. Okay. So, you know, you're going to see that you're going to have the chance. Okay? Okay. Now, the worst rejection you're going to get, this is the worst rejection I've ever seen from any of my students doing these approaches hundreds of times. Okay? The worst rejection is going to be a girl being like, no thanks. Like, she's like so in her own world that she might even think that you're still trying to sell her something. Right? Or she just doesn't want to be hit on, or she is creeped out just because this is so like not, you know, she's not used to this, you know what I mean? That she's going to say, no thanks. Like she'll keep walking.
Really? Okay.
And she'll be out of and she'll forget about you. Like it's over. Okay. Like, she'll never think about you again. You'll never think about her again. And I'm here and you can come right back to me and we'll continue. Okay. It's really, really that simple. It's really not hard. Hands out. Hands out.
Oh, I just did it, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you have to remember that. That is the worst, okay? The worst I've seen. And the worst I've ever seen, like, in my approaching days, like, when I was doing it, like, over and over again, night, day, whatever, the worst I ever got, the worst, was a girl saying, fuck you. But that was at night, and she was with her friends, and she was drunk. And it was funny. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, like, in terms of, like, the worst approach, or the worst rejection, I mean, that was, like, the worst. Okay. So really, point is, it's never going to be bad. A girl's never going to slap you. You know, no guy's going to come over and be like, what the fuck, bro? Like, it's never going to happen. Yeah. Okay?
See, easy enough.
Yeah, easy enough.
I think the most difficult part is how to continue on the conversation from that point. So
Okay, right. So the next line after that is going to be, so what are you up to today? Right? So you're going to say, hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. Mm-hmm. Right? And she's going to be like, hi. Sometimes she'll even say like her name. Like, I'm Stephanie. Okay. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you would just say, so what are you up to today? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to give you for now. It's really like all you need. Because she's going to say, oh, I'm going shopping. And just ask her some questions. Like, oh, cool. What are you shopping for? You know, like cool. Like, oh, so where are you from? You know, just ask her some normal questions. Yeah. I know you're capable of having normal conversation. Mm-hmm. If I didn't think you were, we'd talk about it more. But just for these purposes, we're really just working on approaching and just kind of have a little bit of a conversation. And I'll be I'll be listening to it all. So like, I'll be able to tell you exactly what you did wrong, what you did right, and we'll just kind of work off of it. But first, I just want to see how you do it normally. But that's your great key second line. So what are you up to today?
Okay, so what are you up to today?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's good about that is like, I constructed it so it sounds really casual. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you doing? You know, you're not saying, what are you doing? That's kind of creepy. Yeah. You know, you're not even saying like, what are you doing now? Because that's also kind of like, it's almost too direct. Like you want to stand back a little bit. Like you just met her. She doesn't know you. So what are you up to? What are you up to today? Mm-hmm. It's laid back. It's casual. It's an easy question to answer. It's indirect. Got it? My ears keep popping in on the way. Okay. So.
My mints, I think I lost them.
What did you say?
Oh, my mint packets. Like whenever I talk a lot, my throat is dry and
Oh, that's good that you have those. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to buy some more.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. All right. So. Let's put it all together. So let me help you with kind of like how your tonality is going to be. Okay. You know what I mean? So you'll say, you're going to smile the whole time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like, hey, I saw you over here. Pause. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. Okay. Just like that. So your main big pause is going to be after I thought you were cute. Hey, I saw you over here and I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. Okay. You know, you're kind of like enunciating that. I had to say hi. Okay. All right. Okay, so say it to me.
All right. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good. That was good. Okay. That was good. Do it again.
One more time? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good.
Okay.
Good. And you kept the smile. That was perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it again.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay. So when you're coming up to me, your face kind of goes like, almost as if like you're kind of like confused.
Really?
Okay? And you might not notice it.
Okay.
But I notice it. Mm-hmm. So what you want to do, like that face,
this
right?
face right here, okay.
Yeah, you're kind of like this.
It's like my thinking face in terms. Okay.
Right. So that's more of like an awkward face, okay. Right? So exactly. Like you relax your face a little bit and kind of like, hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. Instead of, hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. That's like awkward.
Okay.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay.
Try that.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay. Did you notice you did it again?
I'm trying not to, but yeah.
Okay. So you need to practice that.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to practice that.
Okay.
That's like kind of like one of the awkward facial expressions. Okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, just like make sure that like your face is relaxed and your mouth is moving and your mouth is smiling. Okay. So everything up here, just like chill. Just like relax. Okay. Just relax it. Just relax it.
Write that down. That's an important one.
That's a big one. That's like your make or break right there with like confidence. You know what I mean? Like the inconfident guy is going to go up and have this kind of like weird look. You know what I mean? The confident guy is going to be just totally relaxed. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's try it again.
Okay. It's like a habit, I guess, of me making that awkward face.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to break that.
We're gonna break it, yeah.
Gonna break it.
Okay. I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good. A lot better.
Okay.
That was good. Let's do it again.
I saw you over here.
Hey. Say hey.
Hey. I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good.
I did it for a second, I think.
No, you're good. You're good. You're flickering a little bit, but I can tell you're fighting it. It's good, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So, when you say hey, connect it more like, hey, I saw you. Hey, I. You know, instead of saying, hey, I saw you over here. Like, let's make it not so choppy.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean? Just make it more smooth. So, because the whole point is you don't want to sound like you're doing this, like we're sitting here rehearsing it. You want to make it sound as natural as possible. Okay. You know, hey, I saw you over here and I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay. So fight a little bit more and connect the hey, I.
Okay.
Like even make it one word if it helps. Like, hey, I.
Okay. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay, that was your best one yet.
Okay.
That was perfect. You delivered it perfect in terms of tonality.
Yeah.
We got to work on the facial a little more.
Okay.
Okay?
Am I just still doing like the rock thing or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of like flickering. You did it one time earlier where like you were like really totally chill. Like just like right now, you see how you don't have a twitch. I know you don't. Like you can keep like a good face.
Yeah.
But you don't want to like scrunch your eyebrows. Like, scrunching your eyebrows is like, it's showing that you're like either confused or you're serious. Yeah. I think, you know what? I think that's what is giving you this serious vibe that people are talking about. You know, you kind of like scrunch like this and like you're not loose. So like if I'm doing this all the time, like look how serious I look right now. Like I'm talking to you, I'm like, hey, so, you know, what are you up to later? It's like, whoa, guy, you know what I mean? Like chill out for a second. Right? So, hey, what are you doing later? As opposed to, hey, what are you doing later?
My teacher says the same thing.
Yeah?
Whenever I'm singing, she's like, don't scrunch your eyes.
Don't scrunch your eyes.
She actually makes me lift my eyebrows.
So, okay, here's a great thing you should do. I would write this down.
Okay.
To practice this, okay, I would sit in front of a mirror and talk about whatever you want. Anything that's easy to just like talk about, you know, whether it be your job or your family, just make some stuff up and look at your face while you're doing it. Give yourself eye contact, look at your eyebrows and practice saying something over and over and over. And I don't mean like a couple sentences. I mean like practice like saying like a whole paragraph of sentences and look at yourself in the mirror and practice not making that face. Okay. This is going to come back all to muscle memory. Okay. You just want to make sure that you don't have that awkward eye pinching, you know? And I know you can get over that. Like it's going to be a little harder because you've probably been doing it your whole life.
Yeah. So I'll get over it.
But you'll get over it as long as you practice. You know what I mean? Like take 15 minutes and that's a long time. Take 15 minutes a day. Right?
Yeah. And
just work on that. You know what I mean? And then once you get better at it, you'll be able to practice it. So you're doing it right now. You'll be able to practice it while you're talking to someone. See, like for you, it's such a big difference. I think because you have a shaved head, so like there's really no focus on your hair. Yeah. You know? It's just like I'm looking like here down, and that's where people are probably mostly focusing, is that you can tell more that you're scrunching. Yeah. You know, you don't have any hair like to cover it like down there. So what you want to do is you really want to practice it because it's going to make you look so much different.
Okay. So
just like that. Yeah. Now today, listen, like whatever, like you don't have to concentrate on too much because there's a lot right now. You know, there's a lot that we're trying to learn. So don't worry about it too much. Let's just get the line out. Okay?
I'm going to try to take that metaphor that you told me, you know, imagine your body is jello or whatever.
Body is jello. Your face is jello too. Exactly. Just relax, you know. The only part that you really got to concentrate on is making sure your eyes don't flicker and the only thing that's going to move are your eyes. Okay? And your smile and your lips and your tongue, okay, and your jaw. That's it. Okay. Everything else, relax. Okay?
Try it again.
Okay, try it again.
I'm doing it again. While I'm looking at that.
It's okay. Give it to me now.
All right. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
That was your best one yet.
It was good, but I didn't like it fled the flow, I guess.
That's okay. That was your best one yet. Okay. Let's do it again.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good. A little less with the hand. I like the hand. Yeah. It's good.
But not too
Sometimes
much.
I teach people to use the hand. Some people don't use the hand at all, and they're kind of stiff. Okay. So just kind of like bring it down a little bit. So like, you're like, hey, I saw you over here. Keep it stiff. I thought you were cute. And then bring it. I had to say hi. You know what I mean? So instead of going like this, you're doing it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Not like a poser or something.
Exactly. But you're also not stiff like, hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have some animation.
Got it. Okay.
Relax.
Okay. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay. So you're still doing it?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. So let's...
I gotta like multitask better.
I know, it's a lot. Yeah. But remember, like, we're not going to do perfect today. I'm just giving you all the things that you know you need to fix. And that's going to be a lot of the part of homework that you're going to do when we're not together. Yeah. So when you come back to me next session, you know, it's not like we're coming from just the first session. We're coming from your first session plus all the work you've been doing up to the time that we get together on our next session. This is what's going to make you succeed. Okay? That's what's going to make you go even faster when we're done with this 3 months. Okay? Because, you know, and it's up to you. I can't really be on your ass as much. I'm not your mother. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not you. So I can give you all the information and all the work in the 6 sessions, but what's going to make you succeed is all the work you do in between and all the work you do after.
Exactly.
Okay?
All right.
Okay, cool.
Hey, I saw you over here.
Let's try this. Let's not use the hand at all.
Don't use it at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just come to me and say it.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you know you did it.
Yeah.
You're talking about this?
Yeah.
Okay. At least you're aware. If you weren't aware, that'd be a whole other problem we'd have to like do. You know, I'd have to like show you like when you're doing it. So just be happy that you know that you can feel it. So you'll be able to fix it.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Okay. You're aware of the problem. Okay. So I would come up to me, say it like this, and then when you say I had to say hi, then bring it out.
Okay. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good. Let's try bringing it out in the first line and then putting it down. Okay. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay.
Try that.
Hey. Hold on, I want to make sure this is moving.
Okay.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
That was your number 1. That was perfect. Okay, so now that I've seen you do it in all different ways, that's the best way.
Okay.
So bring it out in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then kind of chill back and
Chill
down.
back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that looks the best. Hey, I saw you here. I thought you were cute, and I had to say hi. You know? Just like that. Okay, let's do it one more time.
Okay. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good. Good.
Did I do a lot of this again? Or?
No.
Okay.
It was minimal.
Okay.
It was minimal. It was good. And you can even say, you know, I'm Ken. I'm Kenneth. Whatever.
Okay.
You know, at the end of it.
Okay.
Play around with it. Your call.
Okay.
Your call. Okay. Good. So you got that down. So now we're gonna put everything together.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how to say the line. You know how to work your hands.
Mm-hmm.
You know the tonality. You know the words. All that. And now I'm gonna have you approach me as if I'm the girl.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna do it where I'm standing.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
So stay right there. Okay.
Hey, I thought you were cute. Sorry, over here.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Try it again.
Yeah. Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Good. You delivered it perfect.
Yeah.
The approach was a little intense,
Yeah. Too close.
a little too close, a little too, it was just a little too much. Let's bring it down a little bit. I would say, since I'm not walking, I'm standing, just walk up to me a little slower.
A little slower.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Perfect. That was great.
Okay.
Everything was perfect.
Okay.
Just remember, feel how you did that one.
Okay.
That's how you're going to do it forever. That was it.
Okay.
Awesome, man.
That was good.
Good job. That was
I
great.
try to be as relaxed as possible.
Yeah, no, you did it. Well, listen, I understand you might not be relaxed in here, but fuck it. I can't see what's going on inside you. I can only see outside.
Yeah.
So eventually that's going to go away. But just fight it, you know, do your acting skills, okay? Like just do it exactly how you did it that time.
Okay.
Okay? So let's do it again. And this time I'm gonna walk. Okay? So I'm gonna start walking this way.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Nice. Dude, you're ready. That's great.
Okay. I did it the face a little bit, but yeah.
A little bit.
I'm noticing it.
It's okay. You know what I'm noticing too?
What?
As I'm embodying this person that's being approached,
Yeah.
and I'm listening to what you're saying, I'm kind of in this shock, right?
Uh-huh.
Because like you're coming up to me and you're approaching me, I have like a billion sensors going off in my head
Yeah.
that I'm not even noticing it that much.
Yeah.
That's not to say I don't want you to practice it,
Yeah.
but just for today, you'll know that like it's not going to make or break anything.
Yeah.
But I still want you to practice it.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Okay. All right, let's try that again. Okay.
Hey, I saw you over here. I thought you were cute. I had to say hi.
Okay. That was good.
A little close, but yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I was walking fast on that one.
Yeah, you were walking pretty fast.
Yeah, because some girls will be.
Yeah.
Some girls will be walking like this. You'll notice, and then some girls will be fucking busting ass.
Okay.
You know?
True. So what if go ahead.
No, go ahead.
What if you're pushing a girl in the group? Would you just pick one girl out and you said like,
okay,
her,
so
how does that work?
a group of girls, you would use a different line.
Okay. So I'm skipping it.
It's a lot easier. You'd say, well, okay, there's a couple things you could do, but okay, I'll give you a couple things.
Okay.
You can say either, and this is good for nighttime too. You can say like, hey, you guys look like fun. I had to say hi.
Okay.
Or, you guys look like you're having a good time. I had to say hi. But not all the time they look like they're having fun, so that's why it's good to say, hey, you guys look like fun. I had to say hi. What's up? And you're talking to the whole group.
Okay.
Okay? Like 2 girls, 3 girls, 4 girls, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And this is a little more advanced. We'll get into this later. But what happens is like you're approaching the whole group, but you're only probably going for one, right?
Yeah.
When you are going for one.
Yeah.
Okay? So eventually throughout conversation, you'll kind of pick one that you're going for. Mm-hmm. And there's a whole method of doing it. You want to talk to the other girls first a little bit. Yeah. Kind of ignore her a little bit so you're not showing direct interest. Yeah. Right? You're engaged in a group. Plus you want to win over her friends. If you win over her friends, then it's like you're in. You know, you want them on your side. Yeah. But you don't want to win over their friends too much where you're not talking to her at all, because then that's not going to do anything for you. Mm-hmm. And then you might be starting to attract the other girls.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, that's kind of the big thing. And like sometimes like you might want to throw in a tease a little bit, you know, to the girl that you're kind of into. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, maybe she says something and you go, oh my God, this girl's crazy. You kind of put her arm around her, like, how do you hang out with this girl?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or something like that.
Okay.
Again, that stuff we'll work on later.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I might have you approach a few groups today towards the end. And, you know, you'll kind of just be like, yeah, you'll just say that line.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And just start talking to them. Or whatever happens. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and write a review. Over 18 and want a question answered on the podcast? Email all your questions to trip@tripadvice.com.